Contrary to what a lot of people on this channel may think, this is a video that I put off making because I am a very big fan of DeWALT tools. And I know recently Stanley Black & Decker has been going through some issues, whether it be with DeWALT or Craftsman, getting a new facility here in the US up and running. There was even talks about layoffs from Stanley Black & Decker. I figured you all think that I don't like DeWALT as it is, even though I do love DeWALT. Been using DeWALT tools for my entire career, so I'm very fond of them. That's why I literally didn't want to do what I'm about to do. It's coming right up after this word from our sponsor, VCG Construction. Head on over to the merch store where you can get hats, hoodies, t-shirts, tech shirts. Link will be in the description below. This here is DeWalt's 996 hammer drill. This thing is powerful. It's 3 speeds. It was their flagship XR hammer drill for a number of years. DeWalt recently made an announcement that they had a new flagship hammer drill. It was the DeWalt DCD998. It was their power detect that took advantage of their XR batteries. These tools shipped with an 8 amp hour battery. Fits the tool pretty well. Very powerful battery. Has those 21700 cells. And we did run a whole bunch of tests with this 998 against the 996. Indeed, this seemed improved and more powerful. Fast forward a number of months. All of a sudden, DeWalt makes another announcement. They have a Flexvolt Advantage line of tools. It's not labeled XR, but it does say 20 volt. So this would be a 20 volt max line of tools that takes advantage of Flexvolt batteries. Because these Flexvolt batteries can run in 60 volt max or 20 volt max, the battery be running in 20 volt max configuration. Dimensionally, it looks very similar to the 996 and the 998. It's a 3-speed hammer drill, has multiple clutch settings. I mean, look at them. They're almost identical. Then people began with the questions, which tool line is better? Let's tell you what we know about the power detect. It says the XR hammer drill comes with power detect tool technology, maximizing performance when used with high capacity XR batteries. Using the 20 volt max 8 amp hour battery, the DCD998 hammer drill will output up to 29% more power versus the DCD996 with a DCB205 battery, which is this battery here. It's a 5 amp hour, 20 volt max battery. Now, when we bought this kit, the DCD996 kit, we lovingly called it the Flexvolt Starter Kit because it came with not only the 996, but a DeWalt 887 impact driver. It came with their rapid charger. It came with a 2 amp hour 20 volt max battery, and it came with this 6 amp hour Flexvolt battery. If you were thinking about moving into larger tools like miter saws or table saws that required Flexvolt batteries, this kit would get you on your way. Maybe you could pick those tools up, bare tool. I don't know. They're saying that this power detect drill, when using this 8 amp hour battery, gives you 29% more power than this tool here with this 5 amp hour battery. My question is, what's the increase percentage-wise? Let me know down in the comment section. I'm not that good with math. If we put this 8 amp hour battery on this 996, would this XR 996, would it not be able to take advantage of the extra power from this battery? I guess my question at this point is this about the tools? Or is it about the batteries that they're shipping these tools with? The 998 hammer drill has 3 speeds, high performance, all-metal transmission to optimize tool to task for fast application speeds and improved runtime for drilling and masonry materials. The 998 has a heavy-duty half-inch ratcheting, nitro-carburized metal chuck with carbide inserts for superior bit gripping strength. It has a 3-mode LED. The no-load speed for the 998 is 450 in speed 1, 1300 in speed 2, and 2000 RPM in speed 3. Now, with all that said about the 998, let's compare that to what we know about DeWALT's Flexvolt Advantage 999 top of the line hammer drill. This half-inch cordless hammer drill has up to 42% more power when paired with a DCB 606, which is this Flexvolt battery right here, versus a DCB 205 5 amp hour battery. It goes on to say compatible with all DeWALT 20 volt max and Flexvolt batteries. Great bit grip, heavy duty half-inch ratcheting, nitro carbidized metal chuck with carbide inserts for superior bit gripping strength. It has 20 times brighter LED, 3 mode. This is Tool Connect, chip ready. So if you wanted to use your Tool Connect technology, you can with this tool. For all of you watching this video, I know what you're saying to yourselves. Same thing I'm kind of saying to myself. The Power Detect tool has only 29% more power than the 996 when using a 5 amp hour battery. The Flexvolt Advantage tool claims a 42% increase in power when using its Flexvolt battery compared to when using its 5 amp hour battery. So if you were to just compare by going off of numbers, the DCD 999 would be the most powerful from that claim of 42% more power. But here's the thing. DeWALT compares the Power Detect tool to the older 996 with a 5 amp hour battery. DeWALT compares the 999 only to itself with the 5 amp hour battery. Why do you think that is? Leave it down in the comments section below. If we look at max RPM in speed 1, 2, and 3, it's identical to the 996. It's also identical to the 998. Here's what I'm thinking about this. The reason why they only compare Flexvolt Advantage to itself is because this tool is no more powerful than the older 996. I think all of these tools would benefit from the 8 amp hour battery that's on the Power Detect. All we're doing at this point is playing semantics with the naming. There's no real innovation here. That's why we've been putting this video off. That's why when we're doing live streams and we're looking at both the Power Detect at Lowe's and the Flexvolt Advantage at Home Depot, what I will tell you is, if you already have some Flexvolt tools and you need an additional Flexvolt battery, maybe you should go with Flexvolt Advantage. If the bulk of your tools are 20 volt max or XR tools, you probably should go with the 8 amp hour battery. I think that probably has better cells. I like the higher amp hour rating of the battery itself at 8 amp hours compared to 6 amp hours. Which tool gives you the most bang for the buck when you compare the drills themselves and their batteries? Amp hours are amp hours. Unless you need to run Flexvolt tools, then amp hours aren't amp hours. You can run Flexvolt tools with this battery and 20 volt max tools. You can only run 20 volt max tools with the DeWALT XR batteries. You need to weigh all this for yourself. But as far as which one's the better tool, I think that they are identical. The only difference would be the batteries they're shipping with. It's just a naming game. It's also a way for Home Depot or Lowe's to not have to price match one another or play the pricing game, I suppose. But I'm going to tell you right now, if I was a store manager at Home Depot or Lowe's and I had a customer come to me and say, hey, listen, I got this 3-speed DeWALT over at your competitor. Do you want to match it or beat it? I would want to beat it. I would want to match it. I'd rather make the sale at my store rather than their store. So, my question is, DeWALT, will you be innovating with a new hammer drill at some point? Quite frankly, even though there's not any real new innovation, and it's just a naming scheme, in my opinion, it's still a pretty awesome hammer drill. Very capable. Maybe they don't need to. Let me know down below. Is that what you're thinking? I guess that's what they're thinking. This thing is really big and clunky though. But we want to hear your opinion down in the comments section. And if you like being able to share your opinion after hearing my opinion. Smash the like button. It's free for you to do. Helps out the channel immensely. You get 7 years of good luck. With that, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you all on the next one.
Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy. And you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, and maybe over here. See you later.